With us on Island Focus today is Honolulu Councilmember Brandon Elefante. Thank you for being with us, and you as well. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, Lila. It's an honor to be here on this historic USS battleship Missouri.
But we are on the dock, which is actually part of your area.
Yes, it is. So I represent the communities of Aiea, Pro City, and Waipahu. It's communities that I grew up in Aiea and currently live in Pro City and graduated from Aiea High School, and it really brings me an honor and joy to serve the people of the city and county of Honolulu in the council district that I was raised in.
Did you major in political science, and so it kind of tickled your fancy, or history?
Actually, I didn't. I majored in economics and business, yet I was always actively involved in volunteer groups from a young age, to high school, to college, to even beyond that, and how I got involved in the city councils, working for former council member Harimoto, and then got elected to serve that open seat for Council District 8.
So with all due respect to your generation, what is it about the role you have now that really motivates you to wake up in the morning?
It excites me every day. It's really an important role. It's a role that I hold a lot of value and honor, because I am a decision maker and making policy choices and representing 100,000 people and making choices for our island community that's over 1 million people each day. And waking up in the morning, it excites me to know that I can make a difference, a positive impact. I didn't want to be one of those folks sitting at home not being able to have an active role and participate in government, and so that's why I chose to run for office. And it's been over 3 years, and it brings me great joy every day knowing that I can make that positive impact.
And it must be kind of exciting to drive by these historic places and know that you are part of making decisions.
Yes, it is. And one gem that we have in our backyard, in our city and county of Honolulu, is the Pearl Harbor Historic Trail. And in working with the Navy, we're able to clean up a lot of the efforts around near Blaisdell Park and partner with different groups. It is really a world-class trail, and if you haven't gone out there, I highly encourage you to take a stroll down there, get on a bike or walk along the trail, and you see all these historic sites, and even the memorial and the battleship Missouri and Pearl Harbor, which has so much rich history, as well as an ancient Hawaiian fish pond and native Hawaiian history around the area. It's so very beautiful, and I think it's a world-class destination that will attract many people for years to come.
You know, those of us who live in East Oahu rarely come out this way because we have our own mountains, but you have these beautiful slopes here and these trails, as you said.
Yes, we do. I mean, you can see it right here, you know, from in our backyard where we're filming here today, and it's really beautiful and very historic, very rich in history, even from the times of it being an old plantation town to how we transitioned to a community, to how we're now growing in a community. We're building rail. The first 10 miles is already in this area. So it's really important to integrate those communities and still preserve that rich history for this area.
What is one special, significant event that's happened that you will always remember?
Just being able to be one of the youngest members on the council and being able to have the impact of passing 5 bills that I introduced and signed into law by Mayor Kirk Caldwell this year. And it covers all ranges from distracted pedestrians, from banning you using your cell phone while you're crossing the street.
You're the one
I'm the
that's
guy.
responsible.
That's made international buzz. So that, and
you.
then AEDs in all city buildings and newly constructed buildings, so banning plastic bags. So those are just a few things that you know, I'm very grateful for that we now have in our city and county of Honolulu.
Well, we certainly need your energy and enthusiasm and your youth. Thank you for being there.
Thank you.
We've been conversing with Honolulu Councilmember Brandon Elefante. Thank you for being with us.